Hare Krishna. Text 4, Chapter 14, Canto 8, Srimad Bhagavatam. Chachurvigante kalena grashtan shuti gananyata tapasa rishayo pashyan yato dharma sanatanaha. At the end of every 4 yugas, a great saintly person, upon seeing the eternal occupation duties of mankind have been misused, re-establish the principles of religion. This is talking about Sanatan Dharma, Sadharma, Varnashram Dharma. These are the words which I use. Don't follow anything and simply a rubber stamp laga do sir pe. Our dharma is Varnashram Dharma or Sanatana Dharma. Okay? What does it mean? Sanatana means eternal. Eternal means it's a science. It is true for all the time, for all the places. That's called Sanatana. Okay? And if you look the details how Sanatana was implemented, it was implemented in the Varnashrama Dharma. Okay? So let us understand. Varnashrama Dharma means Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Okay? So let us take the element of Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas. Now the main problem of the people in this world is desire to enjoy. Everybody with that hope is running. Just like I've been telling so many times, we're going to school, we're going to college with the hope to enjoy one day. Otherwise you will not go. Without motivation, nobody is working. Some motivation is there. So I'll get some secured, some kind of security and enjoy life. Otherwise you will not go to college only. Everybody is self-motivated. It's not we are working because somebody is telling. We are self-motivated as the age grows. But our self-motivation is generally Indriya Tripti. Now this is one which has to be addressed because this is what is destroying our growth. The spiritual growth is destroyed by desire for sense enjoyment or indulgence in sense enjoyment. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so strict. When Chota Haridas Thakur had a small indulgence, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu totally ostracized him. So much so even committed suicide. Because spiritual life, we should not make a farce. It is not for sense enjoyment. Spiritual life is meant for spiritual development. It's an opportunity to go to Krishna's lotus feet. That is why the spiritual life is. Therefore, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyas, the ashramas have been divided. Why? Shri Radha Govinda ki, Shri Gaunitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Because in these ashramas, our biggest sense gratification is indulgence with woman, is highly controlled. Correct? So the Vedic culture, you say girlfriend, all this, no meaning. You cannot have a girl as a friend in Brahmachari ashram. Not allowed. You are making a joke. Correct? You are making a joke out of it. Therefore, restricted. Brahmachari ashram is restricted. Correct? The restriction. Tapasa brahmacharyena. Okay? So, Brahmachari ashram, celibacy is practiced. And person is spiritually developing and he tries from the day one, attempt is made to vaccinate him from the problem which has not come now. Because the sex desire will only manifest 12, 13, 14 years. So training starts from day one so that he can handle that and overcome that. Correct? That's the training going on. That's a Vedic sex education, not today's. Today's indulge, but don't get some disease. That's nonsense. Vedic culture is to be totally be able to withdraw the mind. Let us not forget the purpose. Sometimes what happens, we get lost in the details, we forget the purpose. Correct? And then the Grihastha ashram, suppose you are not able to manage this, okay, enter in a very restricted way, so quickly come out of that. That is 50 years roughly. And then after Vanaprastha Sannyas, where again he has totally curtailed. So now we can understand the very essence of this Sanatan Dharma is to somehow pull a person away from this attraction so that he can constructively do something in the life. Otherwise, as far as I know, modern day youngsters spend 90% time on this only. What they do then? Their mind is trapped, harassed, dragged. Okay? So, to save a person from kama esha krodha esha rajoguna samudbhava mahashano mahapatma vidhi evam yavairinam. Know it to be my enemy. Know it to be your enemy. Vidhi evam yavairinam. Know from me that this is your enemy. Save yourself from that. What is the enemy? Kama and krodha. Correct? Both, when they arise for sense gratification, they are the enemy. They will destroy everything. Now, how do we overcome? Therefore, it is said, recommended, become a dog of a Vaishnava. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, "Oh Vaishnava Thakur, I am your dog." So there is a very nice pastime of Shivananda Sena and the dog. Shivananda Sena was in charge of the party. He used to basically take whole team every year to visit Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was the leader of the team. Just like we have pilgrimages, there is one person in charge. Correct? That was Shivananda Sena in Lord Chaitanya's time. And he used to collect all the people from Kulinagram, from Mayapur, everywhere, and he will take them to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some hundreds of people used to every year come. So on the way, he used to take charge of paying their taxes and other things. All their, yatra details are there, their food, their stay, because journey is going to take time. It is not one day journey. Now, when they are walking on the way, he sees a dog. And somehow, out of his own compassion, he started giving some food to the dog. It is Shivananda Sena's prerogative. It is I became affectionate to the dog. And not only that, the boatmen will refuse to carry the dog across. On the way, you have seen, if you go to that Mayapur area where rivers are there, correct? And there. So the boatmen will refuse to carry across a river. Previously, you don't have bridges like today. You have boats to carry. So he used to pay extra money to carry the dog also. Looks like he had now become even attached to the dog. And then one day what happened, he was busy paying all the taxes and other thing. He forgot to feed the dog. And his servants also, he had instructed, usko khana khilate rehna. They also forgot. They were busy with something. And the dog was not visible. And Shivananda Sena became so upset that he sent 10 men search the dog. Where has he gone? He has become very attached. And they go, they can't find him. And they come back. Shivananda Sena does not take food in the night that day. He fasts. So imagine how much he has become attached. And next day, with a great pain, he was walking towards, about to reach Jagannath Puri. So he reached Jagannath Puri, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as usual, greeted everybody. And personally, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu organized. They get proper accommodation, prasadam arrangement. And then next day, when they went to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they saw next to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the dog was sitting. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving him some little pulp of coconut or something. And chant Hare Krishna, chant Hare Krishna. And the dog was saying, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And after some time, the dog was not visible. They could understand what had happened. Basically, somehow, he got mercy of Shivananda Sena. That is causeless. There was no need for Shivananda Sena to give any kindness to the dog. He chose. And then after that, the dog, when he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he has got mercy of Shivananda Sena, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu further gave him mercy. And by taking prasadam from the hand of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and chanting in his own way, how the dog will chant, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made even the elephants and the tigers chant. Now Prabhupada said, you make human being chant. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could make even tigers chant. What happened to them after that? The dog, he went back to Godhead. In the very same body, he was blessed. And then Vaikuntha Vimana came, and that soul went back to Godhead. So in the same way, we are also actually totally trapped by the network of Maya. And as far as possible, personally, we should very rigidly follow the regulated principles. Because again and again Shastra mentions, in any ashrama who is not rigidly following the rules and regulation will not go back to Godhead. We have to follow rigidly, strictly, sincerely follow. That is one part. On our part. Other part is that we should earnestly hope for the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Tatte anukampana susukshmanaha. Earnestly hope for the mercy. Just like Shivananda Sena gave mercy, we have to wait for the mercy of Krishna. But if you are sincerely trying, Acharya and Krishna are definitely very pleased and we get mercy. And then spiritual advancement becomes very quick. The mercy, we say, Prabhupada used to say, this is a mercy movement. Just by following regulative principles, you don't advance in spiritual life. Just like, suppose I am vegetarian. A monkey is also vegetarian. What's the big deal? What is the big deal in it? There's no big deal in it. I don't drink. So many animals don't drink. So we should not become proud of following regulative principles. That only we have to now started living a life of sanity. That's all. I'm nothing spiritual about me. The spiritual it becomes when you start developing an attitude of service, an attitude of seeking mercy of the Vaishnavas and seeking mercy of Krishna. Then actually we have now started beginning in spiritual life. And when we do receive the mercy, it's in the form of spiritual enlightenment, in this form of spiritual happiness. That is what the mercy we are seeking. And Acharyas can do that. It is said, another instance, the Rupa Goswami, he was so much advanced in spiritual life. When he came to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought everybody, all the Vaishnavas. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, look, please bless this person, because he has to explain the bhakti. That's why Rupa Goswami writes a book, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So under the blessings of all the Vaishnavas and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did that, empowered. So to do the work in Krishna consciousness, we require mercy of Krishna. Just like we go to Udupi, we see Madhvacharya established that beautiful dham. Millions of people come there, correct? What is so special? It's a pure place, so pure. But because of very pure personality, Madhvacharya stayed there and with pure devotion served Krishna. Correct? The deity himself as miraculously came in his hand and he served the deity with pure devotion. It becomes a dhama. Correct? So temple is not a joke, just make a building. No, it should be pure. It's so pure, the people feel completely refreshed in the association of devotees. The Prabhupada says, if all of you become very sincere, then people, even without their knowledge, just by association, will quickly advance in spiritual life. And the three things are important parts of Krishna conscious movement. One is chanting, one is dancing, and one is prasadam. That's all. Chanting, kirtan, and prasadam. The three elements, that's all we give to society. We don't have to reinvent, how to make people Krishna conscious. There is no other way. This is the way. People should chant with us, people should have kirtan with us, and people should take prasadam. If the three things they do, even without knowing what they are doing, people will quickly advance. Correct? People will very, very quickly advance in spiritual life and achieve the favor of Krishna. Okay. So we cannot get, like Rupa Goswami was writing drama about the pastimes of Krishna. So he made one book. So when he was coming to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, on the way he gets a dream. And Satyabhama says, write different drama for me. Satyabhama instructs him. She comes in that dream. And then one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, knowing everything, said, see, the Krishna of Vrindavan is different and Krishna of Vasudeva Krishna is different. The Nandana Krishna never leaves Vrindavana. You understand? That is different Krishna. In the sense, it's the same personality, but more features. So, you do not write the same drama about them. He is surprised how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows I am doing this. And then he writes two different dramas. One Vigada Madhava and Lalita Madhava. He writes. So we don't get detailed, instructions like this. But when we sincerely try to execute Krishna consciousness, definitely the Lord who is in the heart guides us so that the service is done properly. Service is pure, done properly, and is very pleasing to Krishna. Okay, so coming back to the main point today, Sanatana Dharma has to be distinguished from what we discussed many times, Kaitava Dharmas, cheating religion. And what are the different kind of cheating religions? Chala Dharma, Dharmabhas, Paradharma, so many kind of dharmas are there. That day we had listed so many. Almost looks like a dharma, cheating religion, Upadharma, Paradharma, they're all unwanted things. What is actually is Parodharma. Savai Pumsa, Parodharma. Bhagavatam is talking about transcendental religion. Mostly people are attracted by Upadharmas. Be nice, be good, help other people. Yeah, it's Upadharma. Good. It's nothing wrong in following that. You follow that, one day you will become a gentleman. That's it. Nothing spiritual about it. Paradharma, do others' duties. Why you are trying to do that, which is beyond your capacity? You say, I will try in Kali Yuga to sit and meditate. For Kali Yuga, that's not for Kali Yuga, that's Paradharma, that's for Satyuga. Why you are trying to do all those things? And the Dharma Bhas almost looks like Dharma. It's not Dharma. So people follow so many things, but actually what you want to follow is Parodharma, and that is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma or Varnashram Dharma is totally pure transcendental religion. And by following that, the person Yayatma Suprasidati Savai Pumsa Parodharma Yatha Bhakti Adhokshaje Ahetuki Pratihata Yayatma Suprasidati. So what's the real character of Sanatana Dharma? Savai Pumsa Parodharma is totally transcendental. Yatha Bhakti Adhokshaje. What does it give you? Devotion to the Supreme Lord. Prabhupada said that the sum and substance of the Krishna conscious movement. It gives you devotion to the Supreme. Savai Pumsa Parodharma Yatha Bhakti Adhokshaje. Ahetuki, without any cause, Ahapratihata, without any break, Yayatma Suprasiditi. It totally satisfies the soul. That is what actually is discussed in the pages of Bhagavatam. So other dharmas, okay, I am just simply following this dharma. No. The result will not be there. Only when you follow the Sanatana Dharma, total happiness of the soul will come. Otherwise, total happiness will. Yayatma Suprasidati. First canto, second chapter, 6th shloka. Savai Pumsa Parodharma Yatha Bhakti Adhokshaje Ahetukiya Pratihata Yayatma Suprasidati. Without any cause, without any break, when you constantly serve the Lord, what happens? Total satisfaction of the heart comes. Because there is transcendental, yesterday discussing, transcendental reciprocation of devotional service. It's not we are doing devotional service, there is not. No. Therefore, devotee tries to seek favor of Guru and Krishna and he advances in spiritual life. Focuses himself to seek favor of Guru and Krishna. And if you are distracted to seek any other favor, know it to be Maya's work, Kama. Some lusty desire is making you leave seeking favor of Krishna and run out of favor of Devi Devatas or so-called people of this world. But mind should be focused on seeking favor of Krishna. The devotee is focused on that. And then when he is focused on that, then the real spiritual advancement will come and spiritual happiness will follow. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.